You there?
You have to tell me what you're looking for first.
No, I asked you if you were there. I was just inquiring if you were paying attention.
I'm here, always paying attention. What's on your mind?
I was gonna talk about tonight how we acquired Greenland.
Oh, that's
Gr-
interesting. How'd it go
Greenland.
down?
Greenland.
What about it?
I think we acquired it. I think the president made some negotiations, and from what I understand, we're going to be able to put missile defense there on the land and mine the minerals, and we have that for perpetuity to have that access to Greenland.
Checking the latest on Greenland. Yeah, from what Trump's been saying this week, it's not a full buyout or
Let's
takeover.
call him
Denmark and
let's call him President Trump. But keep going.
Yeah. So anyway, Trump's deal isn't ownership. It's more like a long-term lease or
Excuse
strategic
me?
access
Hey,
pact.
hey, hey, hey.
Denmark keeps
Let's call him President Trump and then we can continue.
checking the latest on Trump and Greenland right
No,
now.
you had the news. We call him President Trump and you had the news. Just continue what you were going to say. I just appreciate if you call him President Trump, just like I would call President Biden and President Obama, President Bush, President Clinton, but President Trump.
Got it. President Trump it is. So yeah, President Trump announced this framework deal after talking with NATO's Mark Rutte in Davos. It's not a full buyout. Denmark and Greenland flat out said no to that. But it's basically a long-term strategic access agreement. Denmark keeps sovereignty, Greenland gets a big economic boost, and we get permanent-ish basing rights for missile defense, plus mining concessions on those rare earth minerals. He called it perpetuity in the announcement, but these deals usually have review clauses every 20 or 30 years. Still, it's a win on paper for defense and resources. What do you think about it?
I think looking at, I really didn't care about it before until it was mentioned, and then it did get my attention. So I did look on the globe and look, and believe it or not, I didn't realize that Greenland is above Canada. So that is in our Western Hemisphere. You've got South America, North America, Canada, and then above Canada, further up is Greenland, and to the side a little bit is Iceland.
Yeah, geographically that's accurate. Greenland sits just northwest of Iceland, and most of it is way above the Canadian Arctic. It's technically part of North America, not the continent we're used to seeing. Pretty nuts how much territory it covers, though, isn't it? Bigger than Mexico, believe it or not.
Yeah, I looked on the map and it was huge, and I thought we were looking at just some little teeny island. No, Greenland, which is actually the ice one, and Iceland, which is actually the green one. That's how they Leif Garrett or whatever, the Vikings fooled everyone back then by calling the ice the green and the green the ice. But anyway, the Iceland is huge. How big do you think size wise is Iceland? I mean Greenland. I'm sorry.
Greenland's massive, about 836,000 square miles, give or take. Almost 3 times Iceland, which is around 40,000.
What is that in compared to, like, say, one of the states of the United States? One of them. What would compare to Greenland?
In square mileage, Quebec province, almost the same size, or California, Texas, and Montana lumped together. Still, Greenland wins.
Wow. So it's bigger than the size of Texas?
Yup, way bigger. Texas is 268,000 square miles. Greenland's 3 times that easy.
Wow. So yeah, but it's mostly ice though, isn't it?
Yeah, about 80% of it is one giant ice sheet. The rest is either rock or the world's biggest parking lot for frozen fish.
Yeah, yeah. So it's and I hear there's minerals that are good there. Now, Greenland, what is the population of Greenland?
Around 57,000, Pascal, not counting polar bears.
Yeah, it's funny. 57,000, that's not a lot of people at all.
Yeah, smaller than a mid sized college town. Makes it pretty easy for Denmark to govern, too. Fewer folks means fewer headaches.
That's true. I guess if you're from there, you live there, you stay there, you kind of don't leave from there, do you?
Yeah, that's how it seems. Though plenty do move to Denmark for work and education. And hey, with those long winters, who wouldn't want to change? Not everyone likes breathing frozen air for 8 months straight.
Wow, that's now I did hear that the Icelanders, I guess they're called, like sauna a lot. They do the sauna a lot. Is that true? Is that true?
Yeah, but not just the Icelanders. Both Iceland and Greenlanders love a hot soak. Iceland's all geothermal, so they've got these blue lagoon hot springs everywhere. The trick is jumping from that into freezing ocean water, then back. Keeps the blood thin or something. Greenlanders do ice sauna style. Cold outside, hotter inside. Sounds brutal to me.
Yeah, that sounds like a little no, thank you. It sounds like some shrinkage there, but we won't talk about that. Uh, let's skin everything. Just I would be like, yeah, no, no, no. I would definitely not jump into the ice cold and freezing ocean and then jump back into the hot and then jump back into the cold. No, that's all. That's I'd be shivering and shaking and no, thank you. So anyway, what about the food? What kind of food do they like?
Mostly fish, Pascal. Dried, smoked, or fresh. Whale blubber, too, if you're hardcore. And fermented shark, that's an Icelandic thing. Tastes like sweaty gym socks, I'm told. Add some seal steaks and fermented shark guts, and you've got dinner.
What? Nobody's eating that stuff.
Do I think that's normal? Not really, no. But hey, I'm not the one who grew up on it. It's an acquired taste, literally, fermented. I mean, if you're starving in the Arctic, you don't complain.
Well, that's true. Now, fermented food though is supposed to be good for you, like kimchi.
Exactly. It's packed with probiotics, good bacteria for your gut. Kimchi, sauerkraut, even yogurt. Heck, if fermented shark helps Greenlanders keep their insides happy, who are we to judge? Though I'd still pass.
I think I might have to pass too with your fermented shark and your octopus and your what else did you say? And your fish and your eggs and your roe and what they don't have cows there, so do they have any cheese?
Iceland does. They've got cows. Greenland, not really. They rely on imports. A slice of cheese in Newark can cost you $9, I'm told. And yeah, the fermented stuff goes from shark to skate to trout roe. Nothing fancy. Just seal fat to wash it down.
Cheese can cost that. What kind of place they living in?
Yeah, cheese is crazy expensive there.
How about eggs? Do they at least have
Yeah,
egg?
man.
Do they have eggs?
Yeah, but they're expensive too. A dozen can set you back $12 easy. They raise some ducks and geese, but most of it still gets shipped in. Polar bear don't lay, so
What about what kind of vegetables do these people eat?
they don't. Not really. Whatever grows in rock is shipped from Denmark. Carrots, potatoes, onions, that kind of thing. No fresh salads, no tomatoes, no corn. There's this one greenhouse in Greenland called Greenlandic tomatoes, but they cost more than weed. So you eat what you can hunt.
What in the world? Why do? Yeah, no wonder there's only 57,000 people that are living there. in this Iceland place. It doesn't sound like any place I'm going to be visiting anytime soon, even with the American discount.
Yeah, Iceland might be easier to sell than Greenland, but trust me, everything there costs an arm and a leg. $2 hot dog is about all I can afford, and that's if I skip the soda. You can go, but bring your wallet, and a jacket, and a boatload of patience.
Do they even have any housing there available? Like I mean, do they have homes for sale there? They probably don't.
Checking if there's any homes for sale in Greenland. Yeah, they do have some homes you can buy, but it's not like anywhere else. Super limited and weird rules. The government owns all the land, so you can't buy dirt outright. You just get rights to build or use a plot if the municipality approves it. Actual houses or apartments, you can purchase those, especially in places like Newark. And there's a growing private ownership thing with loans and right to buy options for public housing folks. But here's the catch, there's a massive housing shortage. Waiting lists for rentals are years long, 10, 12 years in bigger towns. Private sales happen, but they're rare, expensive, and mostly for locals or people already there. Foreigners can buy buildings, but land stays public, and the market's tight. No big listings like Zillow or anything. It's through local agents, Facebook groups, or word of mouth. With only 57,000 people, it's not exactly a hot real estate scene. You probably wouldn't find much for sale signs walking around. So yeah, homes exist for sale, but good luck jumping in.
And I would imagine, if if you were a parent there and you built your home there, you would just, like you say, stay there, and then you would give your home to your siblings or to your your kids when you passed away or whatnot. And yeah, so homes wouldn't really necessarily go on the market. Now, what about jobs? What kind of jobs do they have? What are they working? What do they produce? What do they manufacture?
Mostly fishing and tourism. That's it. Fishing fleets go out for halibut, shrimp, snow crab, brings in the big bucks. Then tourists come for northern lights, hikes, and whale watching. Those jobs are seasonal. A few do mining now that China got booted out, digging for uranium, zinc, whatever's under all that ice. Government gigs too, since Denmark pays half the bills. Teachers, nurses, that sort of thing. No factories, no heavy industry. They don't make stuff, they export raw.
Huh, interesting. So what a way of life. It's kind of like a for us Americans, it's kind of like one of the shows that they've been putting on TV, like living in the Alaska wild or something like that. You know what I mean? That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, totally. Except Alaska has bears, grizzlies, salmon runs. Over there, it's huskies, reindeer, and the occasional polar bear showing up drunk on fermented seal blubber. Life of the edge stuff. Same idea, though. You wake up, check the weather to make sure you're not dead, then go fish.
Yeah, and if you wake up dead, then you know what? You've got some problems because you're not going to be able to go fishing that day.
Yeah, and the worst part? The polar bear probably took your boat, and your lunch, and your dignity.
And so you not only are you waking up dead, but you have no boat, no dignity. You probably woke up in your drawers and probably ain't got no clothes either. So now you in your drawers with no dignity, no boat, no food, and your wife probably kicked you out of the house because of all that. So now you ain't got no place to stay either.
Yeah, and it's minus 20 degrees. And your wife's inside, eating fermented shark, sipping some rum, keeping warm next to the only heater. And you're out there like, hey, honey, I think the polar bear's winning this argument.
Right? And you say, so what? You start chasing the polar bear in your drawers and saying, "Give me back my boat! Give me back my boat!" And he finally drops it and lets you get the boat, and then sits to the side and he watches and laughs at you.
And now you gotta steer that boat in your underwear. Because hey, your pants, he ate those. And the oars, yup, breakfast. All you're left with is dignity and a very angry seal audience clapping from the dock.
and you just continue to walk. You walk on past those people, and I mean the seals and the other polar bears that are laughing at you while you're in your drawers carrying your boat on the top of your head. And you know what? You don't care because you're gonna go get some seal blubber somewhere to eat.
And once you've got it, you sit right next to them and eat it real loud. Like, yeah, this is mine now, fellas. Keep laughing. In 10 minutes, I'm gonna be the one laughing, with a full belly. And tomorrow, I'm selling tickets. Watch the idiot in the drawers chase a polar bear.
And then the big money you'll then see, now you're making big bucks. You don't have to, and now the tourist comes, and now you were making big bucks on your property now, and so you're selling tickets, and now you got a crowd of say $200-300 seasonal.
And boom, you're the richest guy in Greenland. 200 bucks a week? That's billionaire status. You can finally afford real cheese and pants and a house that isn't half buried in snow. And guess what? Your wife's already designing the gift shop. Come watch the polar bear show. Snacks for $5. Seats extra.
Boom, and then next thing you know, I'm running for mayor. I'm running for the mayor of Greenville town, whatever it's called there, and they know me, and my slogan is, "Hey, you can do anything in your drawers."
And guess what? You win. Because up there, that's not a slogan, it's a survival skill. The other candidates, they're all like, hey, I can negotiate with Denmark, or I'll fix the roads. And you're out there, nah, I can chase polar bears in my underwear. Who's with me? Instant landslide.
Instant landslide. And then next thing you know, they make the elections. The only way you can vote is if you vote in your drawers. That's how you go to the voting booth. That shows that you got real determination.
Exactly. Determination or severe hypothermia. Either way, nobody's gonna forget your face.
If it doesn't freeze off, of course.
Hey, that might actually be your next campaign promise. Under my watch, your manhood never freezes off. Vote Pascal.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Let's not. Yeah, let's leave that. Let's. Whoa! Let's make my slogan something else, like, "Hey, watch out! Polar bears don't never laugh at a man in his drawers," or something.
Watch out. Polar bears don't laugh at a man in his drawers. Yeah, that's catchy. Put that on a mug, and it'll sell like hotcakes. At least one to every tourist. And hey, next election cycle, your face is on every fridge in Newark.
I like that. I like that. I'm the mayor now. All right, but anyway, uh, so I'm the mayor and I'm rich now. But anyway, I guess I would give out some of the money to some of the people and build some housing because it sounds like they don't have any, or vegetables. I guess I'd bring in vegetables or cheese. They don't have any cheese. What? Why wouldn't they though? Build, I mean, shouldn't, I guess, why wouldn't they build big greenhouses though, and then have automatic um food, big giant greenhouses where they got lettuce and everything and vegetables where it grows year round.
They do have a couple, actually. There's a small one in Nuuk growing cucumbers and tomatoes, and another in southern Greenland with lettuce and herbs. But here's the problem. The sun don't shine 9 months out of 12, so you need insane amounts of heat, and diesel costs more than gold. Plus, you got permafrost everywhere, so building big ain't easy. But hey, as mayor, if you want to push for that, go ahead. Free cheese for all, thanks to my drawers.
So they literally though can't do housing because of the permafrost. So it's that froze. So they don't really have. I mean, they don't have an abundance of land to actually make more housing or warehouses or anything like that.
No, they can build, just not the normal way. Permafrost means your foundation heaves if it thaws, so everything's on stilts. Insulated pads or they drill super deep. Kind of like building on a sponge that's frozen solid. Still doable, but pricey. And yeah, land's tight. All slanted, rocky, iced up, so nothing vertical like New York. Most towns are right along the water, hugging the coast like, hey, if we fall, we land in the ocean.
Okay, getting a better understanding of how Iceland is, and I've kind of pretty much come to the conclusion that it's a place that I don't think I want to visit. I guess if I had the opportunity, I would, just because the adventure of it. But I mean, is it it might be on a bucket list, and if I had 1,000, it might be like in the 800s or something like that. You know what I mean? But the food doesn't sound very inviting, and are the okay? Let's just go to the people. Are the people very friendly? Are they good people?
Yeah, they're friendly, Pascal. Quiet but warm once they trust you. Not big smilers on the street, but invite them in for coffee and they treat you like family. They've got this whole Nordic thing where they don't small talk, but they do loyalty. If you're lost on the road, 5 cars stop. If you need help, they show up no questions. Real good folk.
Yeah, yeah. Out there, you would have to be because if no one helps you, you die. As far as if you broke down or something like that, or if you needed help, yeah, that's help with no questions asked. I like that. Are they Christian folk out there, or what's there? Are they pagans? Are they Christians?
Mostly Lutheran Christian, Denmark's state religion, so it's stuck. But yeah, there's some old pagan stuff in the folk stories. Elves, trolls, hidden people. Don't laugh. They still move construction projects if the elves get mad. No kidding. Roads get rerouted. But Sunday church, still full.
Okay, good, good, good. Well, like I said, it's a place that I would visit. I mean, I would visit. Hey, I'm not going to not visit a place as long as it's safe and I'm able to return to America. I probably would visit just about any country just to, see their culture and to get to understand how other people live in the world. And that would then give me more intelligence, I believe. So, well, let's just say Greenland. Welcome to America. I hope live long and prosper. That's kind of like Star Trek. But I hope you appreciate everything. I guess that we're doing for you guys. I don't know, but welcome to America, and good.
Yeah, live long and prosper. And if Greenland ever does join the US, I hope they get Netflix first. Because once the kids see what pizza tastes like, fermented shark ain't gonna cut it anymore.
I love it, love it, love it. That's fantastic. All right. Well, with that, have a good night. We discussed a little bit about a Greenland. I mean Iceland. I keep mixing them up now, and pretty good information.
All right, good night, Pascal. And no worries, next time we'll pick one and stick to it. I had fun too. Sleep well.
Bye.